Now, in these difficult times, one long-time UAE resident is going to extreme lengths to help the plight of a young girl in the UAE in need of medical treatment. Adventurer Mary Christine is preparing to climb Mount Kilimanjaro in 4 days' time to raise funds for Karen, who is 8 years old and battling stage 1 leukemia. Taking time out from getting herself ready is Mary, who joins me in the studio. Mary, great to see you. Appreciate taking the time out for this. Tell us first of all about what drove you to do what you're doing for a UAE registered charity. You're going to hopefully raise some money for Karen. Tell us the story.
So I reached out to friends of cancer patients who are kindly helping me out with this current initiative, and I was really moved by Karen's story, because not only did I have a father who passed away from that, but also mainly because I think Karen is such a special and beautiful little young girl, and she got diagnosed with stage 1 leukemia just last month, and she's only 8 years old. So I think her parents are in shock at the moment. They still don't know how to process what's been going on. Having spoken to her, having spoken to them, you know, as a person having gone through, watching my father go through the chemo and having lived through, I can only imagine what it's like for a young girl having to go through chemo and having to experience that at such a young age. So I'm very touched by that story, and I really want to make a difference for her life.
And you're doing it in an incredible way. I know you're a bit of an adrenaline freak. You love all that stuff anyway, but going up Mount Kilimanjaro, you've done a lot of similar stuff, but this is really a big one, isn't it?
It is, 100%.
Tell us about it. What are you doing between now and then, and what to expect when you get there?
So I've been training extensively. I've been doing a lot of mountain hiking, cycling, core workouts, really working on altitude, going in an altitude room here in the UAE, in Dubai, making sure that my nutrition is well, making sure I'm doing enough research, really prepping my body physically and mentally as well, because that's super important up there. And I think no matter how much preparation you try to do for something like this, I think at the end of the day, you know, it's a case-to-case basis, and everybody deals with altitude differently. So I'm really hoping that I manage to climb that with as little pain as possible.
People can help out, obviously, if they want to help out with the cause, as well as follow your journey. You've got a lot of followers on social media who are following you already. How can people follow you as well? You're going to post stuff as you do it, as much as you can. I don't think there's Wi-Fi at the top of Mount Kilimanjaro.
I actually will have access during that period. I managed to organize that, so every day I will be posting content. So anyone who's keen to kind of follow my journey, please reach out to my Instagram handle. It's Mary Christine, and my Facebook page, which is Mary Climbs for Cancer.
So what's next as well? Because this is just the beginning, really. It's been such a success already, the campaign. For you, though, this is a personal achievement, something really significant for you to go ahead and climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Will it lead to more stuff after that?
100%. I mean, I think this is just the start to something way better, way more wonderful. 2020 has been a tough year on a lot of people, but also it has kind of shown a lot of people how resilient they are to change, and how if we're thrown in the deep end, we can find ways to get out of it. So I think, you know, ending the year in this note, especially and how difficult it is for a lot of people, it's just incredible, and I guess it's going to inspire a lot of people to want to do something similar.
Definitely, and doing it for a UAE-approved charity like this as well, it makes it all the better. Listen, Mary, we really appreciate your time tonight.